Hello students, Assalamu alaikum. In this video we are going to discuss some trigonometry questions for your upcoming exams. So let's start. For example, this is the question we have, and in this question it says we have a triangle A, B and C. The diagram shows position of 3 points A, B and C in a field. Show that BC is 118.1, correct to one decimal place. Okay, now we have these two sides and these included angle. Now if you remember, if we have two sides and included angle is given, these two sides are given and this included angle is given, we can easily apply cos rule, right? We can easily apply cos rule. Now just for your revision, if you see, suppose this is a triangle, it's like A, B and C. This is A, this is B and this is C. So we're going to find for example length A. So it is always equal to A squared equals B square plus C square minus 2 times B times C into cos of A. So in this scenario we have two sides given and included angle is given and we're looking for length BC. So you would be expressing it as BC squared, that is equal to 80 square plus 115 square minus 2 times 80 into 115 into cos of 72, right? So this is BC square and let me calculate it. Okay, one more thing. Guys, you need to substitute this whole value together in the calculator. So it's like 80 square plus 115 squared minus 2 times 80 into 115 into its cos of 70. To make sure your calculator is in degree mode, okay? And this is 139.087. Now this is the answer what I'm getting and we need to take square root on it. So beta BC is going to be under root of the answer and we are getting it 118.06. You see, they are asking us to find answer till one decimal place. So B and C is going to be 118.1 correct to one decimal place, right? In second part of the same question, now they want us to find this angle A, B and C. Students, now you know that this is 80 meter, this is 115 and this is 118 and we have one angle. So two sides and one non-included angle is given. Then we can definitely apply sine rule for finding the unknown angle. So in this case, this is 115 and this is theta that we need to find out, and this is 118.06 and this is 72. So we know that sine rule works in this way. For sine rule, it's always A divided by sine of A, B divided by sine of B and C divided by sine of C. This is known as a sine rule, okay? So coming back to the question, it is 118.06 divided by sine of 72 is equal to 15 divided by sine of 15 divided by sine of B, that is theta. Now let's do the calculations. Let's cross multiply it. This is going to be sine of theta equals to 115 into sine 72 whole divided by 118.06, and theta will be equal to sine inverse of this value. So let's calculate this value, and this value becomes, this value is theta equals to sine inverse of 115 into sine of 72 divided by 118.06, bracket close. So this is theta is equal to 67.88 and we can definitely write 67.9, right? So this is how we apply sine rule or cos rule on one particular question. Let's move to the next question, sorry. In the next question, it is, we have a diagram in which this is a triangle PQR and this is PSR, right? First of all, we need to find QR. We need to calculate QR. Now as you can see, we have two sides and included angle given. So whenever in a triangle we have two sides and included angle given, we're going to apply cos rule, right? So in this scenario, we would be calculating QR as QR squared equals 150 squared plus 120 squared minus 2 times 150 into 120 cos of 25. We need to substitute this whole value all together in calculator, and this is going to be 150 squared plus 120 squared minus 2 times 150 into 120 into cos of 25. So QR square, this whole value is 4272.919, and then we need to take square root. So when we take square root, QR will become equals to square root of answer, that is going to be 65.36, or we can easily write it as 65.4 meters. So this is 65.4 meters, right? 65.4, that is the requirement. In B part, we need to find RS. In next part, we need to find R this side. Okay. Now in this question, if you see, we have a triangle in which P, R and S, this angle is 55, this is 45, and this is the side given. So when we have 55 plus 45, this has to be 80 degree then, because 55 and 45 makes 100, and we know that sum of angles of a triangle is 180. So we can calculate this angle S by subtracting this sum, that is 100 from 180. And now we are looking for this length. Now we have to apply sine rule here, and this is going to be, it's going to be in this way. It's x divided by sine of 55 equals 150 divided by sine of 80. And then you do cross multiplication, x equals to 150 into sine of 55 whole divided by sine of 80, which is equal to, it's 150 times sine of 55 divided by sine of 80. So it's sine of 80. It's 124.76, or you can say that it is 124.8 meters. That is x, or you can find it is the RS, right? And in last part, we need to calculate area of this whole figure. So if you see, first we're going to find area of P, R and Q. Okay. In order to find area of P, R, Q, we know that formula for area is like 1/2 into A into B into sine of theta. So it's 150 into 120 into sine of 25, right? Also we need to find area of the second figure, that is SR and P. Now you see we have two sides and their included angle is given. So this plus, it's going to be 1/2 into 150 into 124.8 into sine of theta, that is equal to 45. So this has to be, it's going to be 0.5 into 150 into 120 into sine of 25 plus 0.5 into 150 into 124.8 into sine of 45. So this is total area 104.22.08 or 104.22.1 centimeter square. So guys, this is how we are going to find area of this complete figure. Okay. Okay, students, wait, 11th. Okay, student, this is another question, and in this question, this is a special case of cos rule. Indeed, use cos rule. Okay, in this question, they have told you people that you can use cos rule, but usually, if it is like the case, only three sides are given. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. It's only three sides are given, then we can, apply cos rule. And how we can apply cos rule here? It is, and we need to find BAC. So BAC, this is what we are going to find. So cos of A will be equal to whatever is coming opposite to it, that will be kept at the end. So it's minus 180 square, it's 150 and 120. So it is going to be 150 square plus 120 square minus 180 square divided by 2 times 150 into 120, right? And this whole value would be equal to cos of A, and your angle A is going to be cos inverse of this answer, right? So it has to be, just a minute, so we have 150 squared, 150 squared plus 120 squared minus 180 squared divided by 2 into 150 into 120. So this value is 0.125, and shift cos inverse of answer is becoming 82.8. So your final answer is 82.8 in this scenario. Okay, here is another question, and we need to find area of this triangle. By the way, for area of a triangle, we know that its formula is 1/2 into A into B into sine of theta, right? So area is equal to 1/2 AB sine theta. Here you go. These are two sides given, and this is the included angle. Okay, so your area is going to be 1/2 into 8.9 into 12.5 into sine of 130.6, right? So my final answer is going to be 0.5 into 8.9 into 12.5 into sine of 130.6. So the final answer is area is equal to 42.23 centimeter square. I hope you like this video. Please share it with your friends. They might be in need of it, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.